Hello and welcome to Doris's Kitchen. Now today we're getting ready to do some wraps. Now you know sometimes when you're in a hurry to go to work and you be going to a meeting afterwards and you don't really have time to fix a nice nutritious meal. This is something you can do beforehand and have it all ready so when supper time comes around the kids can turn around and grab a wrap and grab some chips and they're set to go, okay? So first we start with these flour tortilla. We buy the soft one, okay? Because you need to be able to roll. And the first one we're going to do is the chicken one, the ranch chicken wrap. And you can buy the chicken in the store and everything in chicken strips. And then what I did was I shake and bake and then cooked them. So first we'll start off by putting a bed of lettuce. Now put it a little bit, not all the way down to the bottom. Leave a little bit of way up because you're going to have to fold this over in order to fold your wrap. And just lightly put a little bit of lettuce. Then you put one of your chickens right on there. Oh, we'll get the skinny part pointed up. There we go. Then we're going to add some mozzarella cheese. Now I buy the bigger mozzarella because I do a lot of pizzas and everything for the kids. So we'll put some of that on there. And then we put some ranch dressing. Now don't be skimpy about the ranch dressing because remember, chicken is a dry meat. So here we have that. Okay, and let's fix another one, just so we have it. There we go. And actually having the bigger mozzarella cheese on there adds to the flavor. Okay, so first we're going to flop it this way. And then you pick this side up. Now you didn't put it right in the center because you need to wrap. So we just go like this and we start wrapping. There we go. And then we just press it right in place. Here we go. See how easy that was? And we have a beautiful wrap. There you go. Oops, a little bit of ranch dressing here. Now this is really good, you know, if you're going to have like a game night, you know, or everyone's going to sit around and watch a football game. They need something nutritious, and you know, sandwiches have really been played and overplayed and everything else. So there you go. Another wrap. See how fast that was? Alright, now we're going to move on to moving the chicken aside, and we're going to do a club wrap. Okay, now you can make a whole bunch of these. I mean, it's really inexpensive. And you can get a lot more out of this than, you know, a loaf of bread. This is much more healthier. And with these wraps, you can pretty much do anything you want with them. So what I'm going to do with this one is more or less like a club wrap. Having the ham. Now, I buy my ham like this. Hillshire Farm. Hard word for me to say, the H, because I'm French. Okay, and this is all the meat that you get in that. But I like this kind of meat only because it's very thin, okay, and it's going to be easy to roll. Now when you do a wrap, of course you can't put the ranch dressing on a club. You know, it's like making a club sandwich. You know, only you're not going to have the big bread that is too bulky, embarrassing to eat in front of other people and stuff like that. So we're going to put some mayonnaise on there. That adds the moisture that you need. And actually the turkey wraps are really good once they're cold. So, you know, make them the night before, make them on the weekend, and the kids can have it when they get home from school, you know, till you get home or whatever. Okay. So this one again, you put off to the side like this. There you go. Of course, we're going to add our bacon. There we go. And we're going to add a few tomatoes. If your kids don't like tomatoes, don't put it in. It's all, learning what they like and dislike. But remember, this is kind of like doing a BLT or a club because you're adding the cheese and the lettuce. Okay, and some more mozzarella. Put that right on there. There you go. Some lettuce there. Okay. Then we wrap it up the same way. Now this is good if you want to have like a nice family night where you're going to have a game night where you just take out a game board and here you go. Nice wrap, nicely wrapped. Wrap them all up in saran wrap afterwards. Put them in the refrigerator when you come home from work. Hey, get the game board out. Let's grab some of these wraps and let's have a family game night. This will help, bond your family a little bit more together. Do it during the week because usually on weekends everybody has somewhere else to go. Whoops. Well, threw that one right out, didn't I? Here we go. Throw another one in there. We'll discard that one later. Okay, so there you go, a wrap. Now, let me show you something else you can do with these. Let me leave that. I'll move some of this down here. These wraps can be used so many different ways. You can do so much with them. It's nice. I like it. Okay, if you wanted to add salt and pepper to your BLT wrap, you can do that. But, that all depends on how you feel about salt and pepper. Okay, now another thing you can do with these nice tortilla wraps is make some quesadillas. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this. Now quesadillas, you can add anything you really like in them. And this is also a nice finger food for your party night, game night, that you can use. So in the second half, put a little bit of chicken. Line yourself with a nice little line there. You just cook up your chicken, or if you have leftover chicken from a previous meal, then you can just cut it all up, even if there is a little bit of shake and bake or whatever on it. It doesn't matter because that only adds to the flavor. Okay, now on this one here, I'm going to use the blended cheese. But know that you can use whatever cheese you have in the house. You don't have to go out and buy anything special. Okay? So if you have just mozzarella cheese, add that, if you're one that uses a lot of mozzarella cheese. Or you can have the mix, or if you happen to have, okay, I got just American cheese. Well, hey, go for it. It's okay. I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella. Makes it really nice and gooey. Makes kids almost feel like a pizza. Kids all love pizzas. So that works terrific for board game night. Okay, now in this I'm going to add, because I want them to have a little vegetable, we have some broccoli. So I'm going to add a little bit of broccoli. You can add most anything that your kids like, but most of them, of course, are made adding your greens and everything in it too. Okay, so we added some broccoli, and then I have some red pepper, just to add color to it and flavor. Okay. Then all you need to do is fold it in half. Make sure everything meets kind of like in the middle, because when it cooks and the cheeses go, it will all blend. Press down. Don't overload because you don't want it over flopping, because when it cooks the cheese will melt and everything. So don't overdo. A lot of people, oh, I want